Hey guys, welcome back to Disrespect Disc Golf. This is stop 5 of the East Coast Tour. Let's get right into it. Okay, so last video, stop 4, was down in Savannah, Georgia. Today, I'm a little bit further north in the Charleston, South Carolina area. This is Trophy Lakes. Never been here before, never played the course. Gonna be tackling the long layout today. The 4 courses I played before this, I'm cumulatively at 6 under par. Again, I'll be giving away a Squatch bag if I can't shoot under par after all 12 courses. We'll see if I can get further on the par here before I get into some really tough courses farther north. Don't know anything about this course except that there's probably a lot of water on some of these holes, but I'm excited to attack it, and hopefully I can keep some of these mosquitoes off me. So let's get right after hole 1. And just a reminder, if you guys on the last video, stop 4, guessed that I was going to be at Trophy Lakes at stop 5, that will add a disc to the Squatch bag for the giveaway. Channel rules: 2 shots off the first tee and 1 mulligan for the round. Not sure when I'm going to need that. First hole here is 330 feet straight, then a little bit to the right. 2 off the top, might go like 1 backhand, 1 forehand. Once again, not warmed up, so just hopping straight into it. But yeah, I'm starting off at 6 under par. Hopefully I can get some birdies on this course. It doesn't seem like it might be that crazy hard, so if I can get to 10 under or better, I'd be sitting really pretty, because the courses to follow, I could definitely take a lot of double and triple bogeys. So I'm trying to build the cushion while I can before the middle of the series starts. All right, first shot, Enoch. We got some wet grass because it just rained, but things are starting to dry up, so hopefully I can keep my disc as dry as possible. Up and then to the right, little turnover. Okay, well that's how you start off. Forehand now, boss, second shot. So if I can just put this somewhere up there close. Get a good skip. I can't tell, might be a little short. So it looks like this one's in a 380 position, but UDisc says 360. So UDisc is probably more accurate for a lot of this, but most of the tee shots, I'll just tell you what the sign says. All right, little approach here. Well, that's not super great. I gotta make a putt to start off. All right, got about 16 feet on the cleanup here. Okay, that's a confidence boost. Hole 2 here from the long pad, 314 feet. We have the Mando right there forcing us to the left. Basket's like straight in line that way, so little flex forehand's probably gonna be good here. I'm gonna go with the Discraft Force on a forehand, so if I get this one close. Get through. It did. Went pretty far right, but I think I'm like circle's edge for a putt. Also, there's like people like water skiing and doing all sorts of crazy stuff on these little strips of water here. I just thought it was like just a disc golf course here, but apparently it's like a bunch of like water sports and attractions, and there happens to be a disc golf course on the property. So it's not focused on disc golf, but there is a course here, and it does seem to be pretty light traffic on the course today. Let me know in the comments if you've ever played Trophy Lakes and what you think about it. Like I said, this is my first time, and I'm just starting right off the bat from the longs. Don't know anything about the course except for the few photos that I saw on UDisc, but so far seems decent after 2 holes. My shot here is about circle's edge. Got a nice little putt. See if I can get on the board with the birdie here. This green is kind of like a junkyard, scrapyard looking thing. Yes, sir. 1 under on the round, 7 under on the tour. Okay, hole 3, beautiful. We've got this like little small dock for the tee pad. Water all left side. We've got a Mando up there as well, so you can't go to the right of that. Basket is straight down there, 323 feet. This one is a par 3. Just want to make sure I don't go on the woods left side. But I also can't yank it right because there's a Mando. So try to go up the gut. Low ceiling, so I'm going to disc up and go with a 9-speed Glow Roadrunner. And hopefully I can get a good swing off before this. It's kind of weird. I'm like throwing above the water in the marsh here. Oh, that's perfect. Now just sit down. Woo! Hit the gap perfectly, drifted, hit the tree at the end, and I kicked down near the basket. I think I'm in the circle. The tree took some speed off, thankfully, but piped the gap, and I'm rewarded with a nice putt. Okay, I couldn't see this like wire rope from the tee, and I'm past it, so I got worried that I'm like maybe out of bounds here, because I kicked that tree there and knocked right here. But I just read the UDisc rules. It says the hanging wire is not out of bounds. So that's good. Only got about 12 feet here. Back-to-back birdies, baby. Let's go. Trophy Lakes. All right, hole 4 here at Trophy Lakes. From the long pads, this one's gonna be 320. Very low ceiling off the gap. And then if you see those like cement block things in the middle of the fairway, the basket is past that and to the left about 50 feet. So because of the low ceiling and the tall grass, I'm gonna go with the faster disc so I can move there quicker and possibly get a skip. So I'm gonna go boss in the backhand here, see if I can execute and get a turkey. Oh, that's really early. Holy moly. That just got gobbled by the grass. It was like 100 feet. Okay, I'm undecided whether to do forehand or backhand for the approach here. Forehand is a higher ceiling but tighter gap. Backhand is a wider gap but lower ceiling. I like forehand for approaches. Gonna go with Goliath Samson here. Hook up. Yes, it fought through. Okay, that's probably 25 to 35 feet there. Okay, first hole I had a putt for par. Last 2 holes I had putts for birdie. I have not missed a putt. See if I can keep that going here. That was not a mulligan. That's just practice, but that was like an inch off. I thought I had that one. Oh, dumb bogey. Low ceiling got me off the tee there. I'm gonna have to eat that stroke. Hopefully I can get it back. This course does seem scoreable. So that's 1 under through 4 and 7 under on the tour. Okay, here we are, hole 5. It's either 644 or 590. Either way, it is a par. Right to left, headwind here. Helping wind for the backhand hyzer. I'm gonna go Discraft Force. Also, if you guys are wondering why this is in the bag, I don't like Discraft, but this is a used disc. I got it from a buddy. And honestly, I don't know, it just feels good. Sometimes when discs are just used and worn in, they just have a special feel to them, and this is my exception right now for Discraft. Got to clear the water here. It's gonna be way left side. It might open up over there though. Yeah, okay. Might have a sneaky line through the woods or backdoor forehand to the basket. All right, you're not gonna be able to see the basket, but it's essentially just straight through there. Forehand gap is 2 pinched off, so I'm gonna go with this backhand gap here on a hyzer. It's gotta get pretty left because the basket is, I don't know, like 300 feet maybe 250 up there. So I got a hyzer, miss all those trees up there. Oh man. I think I'm gonna go with the boss here. Gotta do like a standstill, I think. Move left, quick. Oh, I got the big skip. Let's go. I can't see the basket, it's so tough, but I think that's got to be in the circle. That was a great shot and a perfect skip. Absolutely parked it thanks to that skip. It paid to go with the high-speed driver there, get that big flare. That erases my bogey. That's back to 2 under par now, so I've already had 3 birdies through 5 holes. Should be 3 through 5, but that bogey was a little bit costly, so I think I'm 2 under through 5. All right. I think I went par, birdie, birdie, bogey, birdie. So pretty good start, 3 through 5. Hole 6, 355 feet. Slowly bends to the right. It's a banana shape. Got to do a turnover, get something out there flat, maybe a little high, and turning. Yeah, this is a tough little par 3. Gonna go with my arc. Just got to make sure this thing turns. Oh, that's great. That's great. Be parked. Man, it's so hard to see the basket. That's got to be C1 though. That was picture perfect shot. All right, I am 25 feet or so, maybe 30 feet. Absolutely picture perfect. See if I can just make the first one and save the mulligan. Let's go. 4 through 6. Blistering start at Trophy Lakes. Gotta love it. Thank you, sir. That is good news because I think a lot of these holes coming up have water. So there's definitely 2-stroke swings all over the place, but I'm just gonna keep on trying to get birdies. Okay, we go from open to like wooded now. Hole 7 is only 240, par 3, very tight line. It opens up to the right and then it snakes back to the left where the basket is. Flex shot is the play or just something straight and flat with a lot of overstability. This is a daunting gap. If you hit an early tree here, it's bogey for sure. And I'm so torn what to throw here. I'm gonna go with the Goliath Chainbreaker up the gut, hopefully flat, miss everything and get left. Oh, dang it. I wanted to use mulligan, but that's only like justifiable if I was gonna birdie if I use the mulligan, so I'm gonna save it for now. Only thing I really have here is a flick roller, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that was kind of a bad little route. All right, gotta do like a little zoom out effect for you guys. I do have a putt. There's a good line here, so I could save par. Two kind of dumb 4s. Could have easily been 4 under right now. Wow, what a beast hole 8 is. This is, that is just mean. 348 feet. There's also a 400 foot position, but I think this is 348. Right there. Oh man, this is tough. I don't want to go in the water, but I kind of want to get something there. I'm gonna go with an old disc, birdie strike. Never thrown this, so we'll see how it flies. Come back. Mulligan. Not throwing that again. Goliath arc. That's safe. Oh, that went so far left. Should be easy par though, and my mulligan is gone. All right. Easy up and down for par. Good use of the mulligan. Sit. All right, go tap that in. Whew, there's water like 5 more feet that way. Kind of a very scary basket placement because it's rained a lot, and so the water is really high up there. Right, and this course doesn't want to get easier, so we're going to a very tough par 3, hole 9, 350, low ceiling, a lot of tight small gaps to hit. Basket's dead ahead. Gotta throw something fast and hopefully I get a skip way up there. Gonna go slingshot 13 speed, hopefully just get the the height right. Yeah, that's a decent skip. I think I'm like still 40 feet short, maybe 50. Your perspective is just slightly left of where I'll be standing, so it looks like the gap is straight on, but the tree on the right is slightly obstructing me. I could still go straight at it though. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna play it. The tree's not even there. Dang. That's fine though. 2 under through 9. Good work. It's 4 total birdies, so happy with that. I played pretty well on the front 9. Let's see if I can shred the back. Now this is a tough hole. Wow, starting off the back 9 with a bit of a scare. About 250 feet starts water. The beginning of the water is about 250. To clear straight on is probably closer to 350. So you can go for the big bomb and clear. Basket is up to the right on a peninsula. Or you can go slow off the tee, more aggressive second shot. So you kind of get to pick your strategy. Do you want to go putter off the tee or driver? And do you want to have a short shot into the green or a long shot? I kind of feel like putter off the tee might be fine. Like just a little Genesis up to that shorter tee, and then from there I'll have more room to attack. Get left of that tree. Cool, I think that's great. All right, would have liked to push a tad farther. My footing might be, or my run up might be a little tricky. Shouldn't be too bad. It's right by this white tee which says 240 feet. The safe play is hyzering sooner on the island. I would like to get up there. I don't know if I can get all the way up there for a putt, but I'll try. Gonna go Goliath Arc. Oh, this is a tricky run up here. Now sit. Cool. Hit a stump. I think I'm like circle's edge. That was a good shot. It's funny, my yellow arc is the one like for touchier shots because it's flippier. So like that one hole with a big turnover, I threw the yellow arc and I got the birdie on that one. This one through the teal arc. The teal I just trusted a lot more, way more stable, and both are just totally different stabilities, but it's the same mold. So it's nice to have like the same hand feel, but have different flights. And I could never throw the yellow arc on this shot with this water, but the teal, absolutely, and trusted it. Worked out great. All right, here we go for birdie. Whew, barely got that one. Man, oh man. Hole 11, par 4, 600 feet. Again, you've got the lake here, and then it kind of juts into the left. So you can kind of see the short sign up there with the little yellow sign, white pole. I can lay up there again and then go for the big shot, because I just don't think with this headwind that I can go big hyzer or straight up the gut, because it's going to be close to like 375 to clear. So I'm going to do the layup play again, I think. I'm going to go Waymaker. Just hopefully get it close up there. Sit. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right before the water. Low glide disc. This is perfect distance, except I landed in this little ditch. I could throw backhand still. Ground's a little squishy. Not really able to reach the basket from here. So I'm thinking just some sort of position play. I'm gonna go forehand boss, I think. I trust this enough that I won't turn it into the water. Fade back. Okay, that leaves me something. Should be able to manufacture a par from there. Very touchy shot from here. I need something very overstable, so I'm gonna go 12 speed enforcer, flex forehand, see if I can get this up there. Not my best ever, but it's a long putt. I needed like stability in between those two. All right, gotta take advantage here. Save the par. This was kind of a tough hole. Striped. That one was good. On to hole 12. You might not be able to see the tee pad on this next shot because it's just absolutely flooded right behind it. So, yeah, we'll see. This hole looks really tough also. We're playing back to where we just came from, so the hole that I just played, that par 4, we're going over the same water peninsula here on the way back. So again, it's a longer carry this time to get to the water in the middle, and then after that I think it'll be the shorter distance. So I'm gonna go spice on a forehand here, just kind of chop over on it, let it get to the right, hopefully through the middle gap. Oh boy, well, I chopped over on it all right. This is awful. I have nothing here. Absolutely nothing. There's a Mando that way too. Oh, this is bad, guys. This is very bad. This one might be a bogey. I gotta be careful though. All right, good position there. If I have a great third shot, I can save par. It sucks playing a course blind sometimes. I don't know. I see two different baskets. I don't know which one it is. I'm just gonna go for the straight one. Wraith. Well, I hit my line, just no fade on it. Circle 3 look for par. Gonna be a bogey. Not the easiest comebacker, but should be able to knock this down. Jeez, dude. Brings me back to 1 under. I was wondering why this hole was so short, so I was like, oh, it's probably a must get. And now we've got a double Mando, tight gap off the tee. Basket is straight ahead. It's kind of in a ditch. So I only see like middle of the chains to the top of the basket, like this height. I'm gonna consider this a must birdie since I just took a double. Get up there. Okay, that's some sort of look. This is a very interesting basket. I could like scoot it in there off the pine straw. This basket is stupid. What the actual heck, man? It seems like it's just so easy. It's right there. Just slide it up. Anything's gonna go in until nothing does. And that one still missed. I'm staying here until I make this dumb putt. It's that easy. This is a very interesting design. This putt is harder than it looks. It's in. Par. With all my million discs surrounding the basket. Wow, so they go from 257 feet with a weird basket in the ground. Now they hit us with a 1,040-foot par 5. I see the basket way down there. Mando left off the tee here. I would consider this one a must birdie. 3 shots that are 333 feet, and I got a circle's edge putt. Arc off the tee here. Great position. Would have liked a little bit more distance, but that's okay. Slingshot. Okay, I can't tell if that corner opens up or not. I'm either okay or tucked in the woods. Still a decent ways to go here. Oh man, tough. I think I gotta go slingshot again. It's probably about 400 to the basket. Turn. Get up there. All right, I think that's circle 2 at the worst, maybe circle 1 edge. Exactly pin high after 3. Now can I make the birdie? Got it. Back to 2 under. That was a good get. momentum builder right there. Okay, hole 15. I'm playing the white pad for this one because the entire blue pad is like 6 inches underwater, and even all around the blue pad, there's no room to even throw near it for my tee shot. So this one from the white, it's about 280 it looks like. Could just do like a big spike hyzer. I feel like that's the play. Go with the Discraft Force big hyzer here. I love another birdie. Get left, quickly, 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 quickly. There's way not enough stability. Boss. That's much better. Yeah, that's about 30 feet or so right there. Oh, I just took the birdie with my second shot with the Boss. Oh boy. I do have a line, it's gonna be like a high play. Drop in there. Disc is right by the camera. Another par, still 2 under. Would like to get 2 or 3 more birdies on this track if I can. 3 holes left, and I gotta say, Trophy Lakes is tough. Tough track from the longs for sure. Water, there's a lot of like different hazards to worry about. The grass is grabby, a lot of low ceilings, interesting shots. Great course though, really well designed. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I think this one's 4.2 on UDisc. I feel like that's a pretty fair rating. It's pretty good. Not the best, but pretty solid course. All right, 16, 331, par 3, straight ahead. You got that little smaller tree in front of it to kind of contend with, but other than that, should be pretty straightforward. Gonna go cookie on this one. I'll consider this one a must birdie. Be under the basket, please. All right, 20 or 25 short, but it's time to nail a birdie putt and get to 3 under. All right, great drive. This is a must birdie hole for me. See if I can just knock this putt down. Got it, let's go. 3 under now, I think. All right, hole 17, par 3, 305 feet, just over the water there. I feel like the play is just like a big hyzer, I think. Force on a big hyzer. Way too wide. Maybe not. Okay, kick me down. I have a putt. Better line. Deep. Kind of a tough shot over the water. All right, to run or not to run? I think to run. It's hard to just lay up a putt. I missed it. Would have liked to birdie there. We'll clean up. Now we've got one last hole. See if I can birdie that one. So the layout's like really confusing for some reason. I just played to hole 17's basket because it says 17 on the basket, but on the UDisc map, it says hole 18. Meanwhile, where 17 is on the UDisc map is nothing but woods and there's not a tee pad or basket. So I don't know what's going on there, but the first stop, I did play 24 holes, so today is just going to be 17. I was looking forward to one last hole, but I guess that was it. I don't know. Kind of weird. Not really sure what's going on there. Anyways, 3 under par for the day. Pretty good. Takes me to 9 under par on the tour. And the next course, guys, is one that I've never played before, but it is probably one of the most beautiful courses I'll ever play. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Let me know in the comments what course you think that is, and if you're able to correctly guess that course, I'll add 1 disc per correct guess to my giveaway for the Squatch bag, if and only if I can't shoot under par. Right now I'm sitting at 9 under, sitting pretty, but I've gone through the easier stretch of courses so far. The next one might be hard. I think stop 7 is really brutal. and then some of the later ones are also pretty dang tough. So a lot of work ahead of me. This is far from over. I really do wish I shot 500 or 600 today. Had a couple stupid mistakes, but I did go under par and increase my gap a little bit. So happy with that. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe below. Really appreciate you. And we'll see you guys next Saturday for stop number 6.